day, ever since I started running for this job years ago, what I do every day is I listen to people. You know, and people in politics aren't doing that enough. Not enough elected officials listen to people. But I'm here to tell you, there are a lot of smart people in this state. There are a lot of people who want to contribute and want to give ideas and want to make the world a better place. And I have listened to people, and it's guided me in Congress, and it's provided such success in terms of putting Utah first. Now, for as long as I've been doing this election's different, and I think everyone in the room knows that. This election's different because something's happening in this country. There's a desire to break the partisan gridlock in Washington. There's a desire to get things done. That's what we're looking for in this election. And if I could be so bold as to borrow a quote from soon-to-be President-elect Obama. The quote that he likes to use, and that I certainly agree with, is this. You know, it's not about the red states and it's not about the blue states. It's about the United States of America. Ever since I started doing this, I said to people, you know what, I'm all about going back to Washington, looking at the facts, and trying to get things done. People in this country do not like the polarization. They do not like the overt partisanship. They want a White House and a Congress that talk to each other, which will be a nice thing to do for a change. And they want Congress and the White House to come together to take on the great challenges that this country faces today. And let me tell you something about that. While we face great challenges, in my opinion, those challenges create great opportunities. This is a time for this country to come together. This is a time for this country to act in unity in terms of creating a better future for all of us. And that's the message of this election tonight. And it's important for us here in Utah to make sure we push those issues that are so important to us. Issues like we're going to make sure we are not the dumping ground for foreign radioactive waste. Issues like we want to make sure that children in working families that don't have health insurance have a chance to participate in the Children's Health Insurance Program. And issues, as you know, something I've cared about a lot, that we're never going to allow the resumption of nuclear weapons testing in Nevada again. Now, I never could have done this on my own. And I said at the outset, there's so many people who have worked so hard to make this happen. And I got to tell you something. This election is going to be the best total I've ever had, and I'm really proud of that for a lot of reasons. But most of all, I'm proud of it because I know how many people who've worked on my campaigns, who've worked in my congressional office, I know how hard they've worked. And they've met with lots of people in Utah, and you know what? They're willing to vote for someone with a D next to their name, and that's all right in Utah. So while this is a night for celebration, but it's also where after tonight, it's time for all of us to take all of the energy that we've had in this election season, all the energy here in Utah, and quite frankly, all the energy that's been throughout the United States of America in this campaign. It's time to change the focus of that energy. It's no longer about the election. Tomorrow we start working about making this country better. That's what we gotta do. So as I As I approach my 9th year in this job, I am as motivated as I've ever been because I am convinced that we have an opportunity to truly make the big decisions, to truly make progress, to truly move this country forward. We have an opportunity to give a chance for health care for everyone in this country. We have a chance to make education system better. We have a chance to fix this economy. Those are the challenges, and we can't do it alone as members of Congress. Everybody's got to be engaged, and so as I said, all that energy that existed in this campaign season, all that effort by so many people in America, all that effort now should be focused on making progress. We're one country, we're the United States of America. I look forward to working with all of you on that. Thank you so much for your vote. And we're going to do this together. Thank you.